world drowning in noise. He who speaks less thinks more. He who listens more rules more. We've been fooled into believing that power lies in volume, in being seen, in being heard. But true power hides in silence. The ancients knew this. The Stoics lived it. They didn't shout their values. They embodied them. The loudest man in the room is usually the weakest. Because noise is a mask, a defense, a distraction. But silence is control. Silence is presence. Silence is unreadability. And when no one can read you, they can't control you. They can't shake you. They can't reach what they can't see. You want to become untouchable? Then start by becoming unreadable. Start by speaking less, thinking deeper, observing without reacting. Silence is not absence. It's more strategy. It's a discipline. And discipline is what builds men of steel. They will test you. They'll provoke you, insult you, question your choices. They'll say, "Why are you so quiet? Why don't you explain yourself? Why don't you defend your position?" Because they crave reaction. They feed on attention. And when you don't give it to them, you take away their power. A Stoic man doesn't flinch. He doesn't respond on demand. He responds on principle, on timing, on strategy, because every word you say costs energy, and energy, once spent, does not return. So he conserves. He waits. He lets his silence speak louder than their noise. There is strength in not reacting. There is mastery in not needing the last word. Let them think you're weak. Let them think you're passive. Let them underestimate you. Because nothing is more dangerous than a man who listens, remembers, and builds in silence. He does not explain. He executes. He does not announce. He arrives. And when he does, no one is ready. Most men react, but the Stoic man prepares. While others waste breath on opinions, he sharpens his mind. While they argue to be heard, he studies in silence. While they post, shout, perform, he builds, silently, relentlessly, without applause. This is not weakness. This is not fear. This is warrior discipline. You see, the strongest storms make no sound until they arrive. The deepest waters move in silence. The most lethal moves are unseen until it's too late. So why speak when action will speak louder? Why explain when results will shut them up? The Iron Stoic understands words are tools, but timing is a weapon. He holds his words like a sword in its sheath, not to show off, but to strike with precision. And when he speaks, it matters. When he acts, it lands. There's no noise, no warning, no begging for attention, just impact. This is how you move in silence. And let your silence move everything. They won't understand you, not at first. They'll confuse your silence with weakness, your calm with fear, your restraint with insecurity. Let them talk, let them guess, let them doubt, because every minute they spend judging, you spend building. Every hour they gossip, you grow. Every insult they throw, you absorb and transmute into fuel. This is alchemy, turning chaos into clarity, turning distraction into direction, turning noise into nothing. The Iron Stoic doesn't chase validation. He doesn't need permission to evolve. He doesn't broadcast his goals because he knows not everything sacred must be seen. Growth is silent. Healing is silent. Transformation is silent. And when the time is right, when the work is done, when the silence has forged the steel inside him, he shows up, sharper, stronger, unbreakable, and suddenly The same people who mocked his silence are asking for his wisdom, because silence doesn't just protect you, it prepares you. But don't confuse silence with doing nothing. The silence of a Stoic man is filled with movement, with intention, with design. He's not escaping the world. He's mastering his position within it. When the average man gets loud, the Iron Stoic gets focused. When others argue to win approval, he listens to win advantage. When they broadcast their emotions, he studies patterns, because emotion is exploitable, but silence is unreadable, and unreadable men are unstoppable. Every moment you stay silent, you become harder to predict, harder to manipulate, harder to break. People fear what they can't understand, and they can't understand a man who doesn't explain himself, who doesn't justify, who doesn't beg to be seen. He doesn't need the world to validate his path, because in his path is internal. Every step measured, every move calculated, every reaction earned. He is not noise, he is structure, he is discipline, he is untouchable. You've listened long enough. Now it's time to decide. Do you want to be like the rest? Always explaining, always defending, always needing to be heard? Or do you want to walk like the unseen, to move in silence, to operate in shadows, to strike when it matters? Because noise fades, but presence lasts. The Iron Stoic doesn't shout his truth. He lives it. He doesn't warn others of his rise. He becomes the rise. And those who weren't listening, they feel the impact. Too late to respond. Too late to prepare. This is the power of silence, not to hide, but to forge a mind that's focused, a will that's unbreakable, a presence that's unshakable. So if you're ready to master this path, if you're done reacting, done chasing noise, done proving your worth to the world, then embrace the silence. Let it build you. Let it protect you. Let it guide you. And when you're ready, let it announce you. If you're walking this path, comment below, "I am forged in silence." And remember, the less they hear from you, the more they fear what's coming.